It was really great to listen to your reflections this morning and hear all of your good experience and some bad ones and some very strong ones. It felt very good to hear, and I feel a bit envious of you that you're able to share this experience together. It sounds like you have a very cool and good group within you. And I'm here from my perspective as an entrepreneur. I've been working a lot with Hyper Island, talking mainly about marketing and business development issues, and not talking much about entrepreneurship, but that's what I do. So you will have to help me through and ask a lot of questions and interact with this session. It's not supposed to be that you're all going to be business developers and talk revenue models and things like that, but I think there's a lot of things in common with entrepreneurship, especially social entrepreneurship, and working with organizations, NGOs, and building opinions for different activities. So I hope that we can share some experience and get this to a new level. Anyway, I will tell you a little bit more about myself in a while, but talking about this, it was interesting to see that one of the words for company or enterprise in Swedish is rörelse. If you do a direct translation to that, it's movement. And I think that says a lot about how tightly this is tied together. Running a business is really running a business. It's a movement. You're doing things all the time, and you have to act. But as Roger said before, that's pretty much what I've been doing all my life. One of the first businesses I started was a sports store, actually. It's called Sport Recycle. We bought and sold better used sport equipment. We brought it skis and snowboards and mountain bikes and stuff from the French Alps and up at the Swedish ski resorts, and sold it in our store here in Stockholm and in Uppsala, as I heard some of you had some bad experiences from yesterday. And one of our biggest products was actually that we bought large quantities of Swedish military bikes from the Swedish Army, left from the 40s in big storages out in the forests. So we bought about 10,000 of these from the Army and sold to a lot of students and stuff, and which was a fantastic product, but after a while we sold out. So we actually started to manufacture new military bikes and named them Kronan, which is now a fairly large bicycle brand in Sweden. Yes?
Sorry. Do you mean that the army uses bicycle here?
Yes, it's a fantastic war machine.
Okay, can you tell me how they use it?
Actually, I don't think it was involved in any violence. It's mainly movement. Before you took your bike wherever, but actually I think they found out that wasn't a very good war machine, and that's why they sold them to us. But if you keep your eyes open in the streets of Stockholm, you will see a lot of green army bikes actually from that time. Yes.
So was it you that initiated this Kronan
Yes,
company?
me and my
you
friend.
are Kronan?
No, me and my friend Johan. Actually, I left the company almost the moment when we started to sell the Kronan bikes, because one of my old friends from preschool went into the store and wanted to start an internet company with me. So we built the first and largest ski and snowboard guide in Scandinavia called SnowWeb, and we started a web agency in '94 called IT Design, with a big business concept of bringing IT and design together and build HTML websites. So this was very early on, and we were, after just about a year, bought by Icon Media Lab, which was a growing or a small web agency in Stockholm, where we built the world's largest ski and snowboard guide, which was thealps.com. And this was during the .com era here, and we got a lot of venture capital and no revenues. We didn't make any money whatsoever, but we got plenty of venture capital to do a great demo and a general rehearsal for sites to come. So we learned a fantastic amount of stuff during this time. And when we started at Icon Media Lab, we were 17 people in a small suburb of Stockholm. 3 years later, we were about 3,000 people in 22 countries. So it was a tremendous growth in that company during those years. But right now, I'm running a Sprout Bar as my own company, which is a group of companies in digital communication. We have companies within the different areas of web production and strategy, etc., and are doing a lot of different projects for our clients. Just to go through them really quickly, we have a web agency called Brittany, where we're focusing on websites and stuff like that, and our main area is actually doing website to build opinions in different aspects. We work with a lot of NGOs and building sites around their task and around their issues. Everything from Telberg Forum, I think you've met some of them, and getting kids to become engineers and things like that. So a lot of different...
Can you explain this point?
Pardon?
Say to how kids will become engineers.
Yeah, we do. We instead of just producing a website for a company, different organizations have a task or an opinion that they want to spread. And in this case, it's the Swedish technology companies that are facing the fact that all the kids nowadays just want to work with media, and no one wants to become an engineer and work in the big industries. So we're doing projects for them, online and offline, encouraging and inspiring kids towards more interest in technology in order for them to choose tech educations and things like that. So we're very much focused on using web and social media in order to get our voices out there. We're also working with the Swedish unemployment agencies in order to get kids into work and stuff like that. And part of that, we also have a traditional design agency working with print material and stuff like that. We have a film production company with a lot of commercial films and educational movies and web films and things. And we also have a daughter company where we work with drama productions. And we've done a lot of French-Swedish co-productions. And we're also running the French Film Festival in Stockholm each year, where we last year had the opening movie Caramel, which I might imagine someone has seen. It was a fantastic movie. Pardon? Yes, I know, but it was somehow in the French Film Festival. I think it was a French producer.
Yeah, it is.
I think everybody should see